In today's video, I wanted to update you on these MEDIK8 products that I did a skincare routine with in my recent vlog. So if you want to see that routine, I will link the video up above. And in that video, I kind of unboxed some products that they sent over, and there was 3 in total. There was the Surface Radiance Cleanse, which is a foaming cleanser that exfoliates your skin with AHA and BHA acids. There was a Daily Radiance Vitamin C Cream, which is a vitamin C cream with some SPF 30 in it. And then there was a Retinol Night Cream. So I've been using them all for a little while now, so I wanted to come back with a little update and let you guys know what I think of them. If you are new here and you love skincare, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you can also ring the bell if you would like to be notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, so I'm going to get started with the Surface Radiance Cleanse. Now, I'm not a massive fan of foaming cleansers because generally they just dry out the skin and they're not very good. But I have to give them a little bit more time because I know that brands are much better at formulating foaming cleansers. The ones that I'm referring to are by brands that I wouldn't really purchase from anyway, or are foaming cleansers that were made a long time ago before the standards got a lot higher to what they are today. So I did give this a go, and I have to say I've been really enjoying it. I basically use it in the shower every other day in the morning as my morning cleanse, and it works really well. I've said many times before how I don't always find space in my routine for an exfoliating acid because I use so many other things, and a cleanser that exfoliates is probably the perfect thing for me because I don't leave it on my skin. So it just means that I'm able to keep my skin regularly exfoliated while still having space in my routine for the retinol at night and the vitamin C during the day. Now, this has got mandelic acid in. I did a review on the ordinary mandelic acid, which I'll link up above. It's also got lactic acid in, and it's got salicylic acid in, and I think that's a really great combination. Mandelic acid is nice and gentle. Lactic acid works on the surface of the skin, very nice, and it's a hydrating, exfoliating acid. And salicylic acid is really good for unclogging your pores and keeping your skin clear. So I really like that as a combination of the 3 different acids. If I use this too often, it does make my skin feel a little bit dry. So if I use it, say, 3 days in a row, my skin does start to become a little bit dry. But if I use this every other day, in the morning in the shower, then it's perfect, keeps my skin nice and smooth, my pores feel nice and clear, and it's just really good. So that one I am definitely enjoying. The Night Ritual Vitamin A, which is basically a retinol cream that you use at night, is probably my least favourite out of the 3. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good retinol cream. It's really nice to use a retinol cream. I do really like applying a thick moisturiser. I often don't because they're not always the best for your skin. They tend to have large molecules and they just sit on the surface, and they don't often do much other than provide surface hydration or kind of help put a barrier on the skin. But I do really like the ritual of applying one, especially at night. So for that part, I really like this, but I don't know, I just feel like I need to add plenty of hydrating layers underneath, otherwise my skin feels a little bit dry, and it's not a very strong retinol. I think that it's 0.2%, let me just double check that. Yeah, 0.2% retinol, it's not very strong, so it's okay if I'm using, say, the Drunk Elephant one a couple of times a week, and then I just want to use this in between to keep the retinol use going, but with something much milder, then this is good. But I don't think it's necessarily something that I would go out and purchase because, yeah, it just doesn't do enough for me. It's also got vitamin E in, which is really nice to have with it, but it just definitely doesn't wow me as a cream or a retinol product at all. So yeah, I'll probably use it up. I might use it on my arms or something like that, or continue to use it occasionally on my face. However, the vitamin C with SPF 30, I have been loving it and I've been using it all the time. I use this at least 3 or 4 times a week, if not more. I've been really enjoying using this during the day. I slather a generous layer of it on my skin. I really love that it's a thick moisturiser. It just feels so nice to kind of wipe it all over my face, this nice thick cream. So I'm really enjoying the texture of it. I know some of you might be put off by the fact that it's in a tub, and I totally get that. But from a holistic point of view, I just really love that it's a nice thick tub of cream that's very traditional, and it just feels lovely. I can't pronounce the vitamin C derivative that they use in this, so I will put it on the screen now. In addition, they've also put vitamin E and hyaluronic acid with this, and I think that that's a great combination. I think that vitamin C needs some kind of hyaluronic acid in it because it can make the skin feel a little bit dehydrated on its own, so it's always nice to have something in there that's going to help keep the skin hydrated. Normally, I'm not a fan of products that have got like a cream that's got an add-on of some SPF in it. I'm always kind of focused on using a dedicated SPF in my skincare routine, but recently it's just been constantly pouring down with rain, really dark and gloomy outside, that I have felt comfortable just going in with this, with the SPF 30 in it, and really just applying a generous layer of it on my skin. If I think I'm going to be out a lot during the day, or if the sun's shining or anything like that, then I will use a dedicated SPF. But other than that, I do feel comfortable using this. So all in all, I find the 3 products good. I'm really enjoying MEDIK8 in general. I think it's a really nice brand, and I would like to try some more products from them. I think that out of the 3, the vitamin A is definitely my least favourite. It's not something that I think that you should run out and purchase. I know that I definitely won't be in the future. I really like this. I think this is nice. It's definitely not the best vitamin C that I've ever used, but I do really like it, and I like the fact that it's got the combination of the SPF 30. It just makes my morning skincare routine so much easier, so it's something that I'm comfortable using during the winter. It's definitely not something that I would use during the summer when it's sunny outside and we've got lots of bright sunlight. Now that it's a bit darker, it's not as bright during the day, I think that that's really nice and moisturising, and it helps just keep my morning skincare routine that little bit simpler so I can get out of the door that little bit quicker. I'm loving this. I love that it's a foaming cleanser. I haven't used really foaming cleansers in ages, and I'm really enjoying it. I love that it just makes it so easy to exfoliate my skin. I think that that's really great. And I've only got the 40ml size, and I looked online, and this size costs £7, which I think that is really reasonable. And they do a 150ml size, and I think that it's £18. It's either 17 or £18. But I will link everything down below for the UK, and I will find a US retailer, and I'll try and find any others that I can, so you can hopefully find something that's near you. Going forward, I would really like to try I think it's called Crystal Retinol from MEDIK8. It's supposed to be really strong. I've been using the Drunk Elephant, which is also really strong, and I'm getting used to it and I'm starting to love it. So I would be really interested to try the MEDIK8 Crystal Retinol, I think it's called, and it comes in like a silver tube. So that's definitely on my wish list for the future. Let me know if you've tried that already, and also if you've got any retinol recommendations, then please also let me know in the comments, because it's one of my favorite skincare products to use, and I'm always looking for new recommendations. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.